Hello everyone! We have day 1 Friendship Festival in Hello Kitty Island Adventure. This time it is My Melody and Kuromi themed, it looks like. Welcome in Nana, Sunflower, Gumi. Anybody who's on the YouTube side, which is usually our bigger side, but I think Twitch is winning today. So I will need to pay a little bit more attention to the ads and things. I think we should have like a full hour now where we're all set on Twitch though. Oh, it's nighttime. Carl. We can move him in maybe. I think this is gonna be 5 stars for him. We did switch back to the sheep on the Switch version, which is where we'll start. We may also play an Apple Arcade because sometimes the event is a little bit different. Okay, apparently, I thought I already did this cutscene. This is for the other event. But yeah, the Kuromi, that definitely got me this time. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we know the thing. I kind of wish it would start me like during the day when I log in instead of at night. Oh my gosh, are we done yet? Okay, Friendship Festival stuff. I want to see how this is different on like Apple Arcade versus Switch. Hi Sheila, welcome in. Okay, so we have the Art Deco stuff. And Kuromi's gonna make it all about them instead. Yes, I want to watch the new show. We were talking about maybe doing like movie night style in the Discord for the new show. That's kind of the only reason I haven't watched it, because I kind of wanted to do that Thursday. And then I was way too tired after work. I'm not reading. I should be reading. I'm just like, I'm in video mode where you try to click through everything really quickly. I love the decorations in Spooky Swamp. Amazing. Hi Ella, welcome in. You explain the rest. Alright. Okay, so we take pictures, get friendship charms, use them at the stage for stuff. Check out the other shops too. Okay, so this may be split across platform just like the last event was. I'm kind of wondering. That was the main thing I really wanted to see. Okay, and it's Peckle's birthday, or it was like, what, a day or two ago? So we also have that quest and everything. Oh, wait, what was it? Fizzy ore? Was it shinies? I'm gonna have to collect those. Okay, we have our new decorating kits, new skirt too. Let me see. I wanna go look at this. So that's the event we've had. Oh my gosh, it's different. Okay. I almost made the guide video before stream, and then I was like, let's check it out on all the platforms first, just in case something's different. Things are different. Things are really different. Even the login bonus calendar is different. I guess that's not really different. But it would have been confusing if I had posted the guide without having logged into Steam or Switch. I may also check it. If anybody's playing on Steam, can you check for me what is the same or different than what you see on Switch? Because sometimes they'll update Steam so it looks like Apple Arcade. Sometimes it stays the same. I'm very curious. Otherwise, I'll just log in after. Yeah, so maybe we should play on both. This is so curious. So on Apple Arcade, because I played on my second account, login bonus calendar, we have part 1 and part 2, just like we do on here, both of them open. But they're only 7 days. These are 14 days. I mean, they don't have any more. Oh yeah, they do. So where you're getting way more decorating kits on here. I wonder what else is different. Oh, I wonder if they have the glitch. All right, so day 1, part 1, we're getting 10 decorating kits. And then we've got... But that has to be mislabeled, right? Like, that is clearly the dress that Kuromi's wearing. Tomorrow, definitely logging in tomorrow. Then on day 4, more decorating kits. Day 6, more decorating kits. Day 7, mislabeled my Melody dress, unless they're like naming their dresses after each other for some reason. I don't know. Yeah, on here it says we can also craft these. I'm wondering if we like mash up their birthday kits. I don't think we have any for them yet though, right? I don't think we've seen them. We'll have to check at the crafting table, see if it tells us. Okay, so these items, we've got the My Melody potted plant, Kuromi neon light, My Melody stuffy. Those we're getting through a quest on Apple Arcade right now, but I think this is the first time we're seeing them on Switch. More decorating kits, and then part 2, we get their little hat things, like fascinator, what are we calling it? Feather clip. Also mislabeled. Way more decorating kits. Another plant in neon light, and then we have the Kuromi stuffy. Again, that's part of quests on the other one, so I'm assuming it'll eventually also be in quests on this one. It's weird. Why is it different? Oh wait, I should probably screenshot both of those. Weird. All right. So many things. Okay. And then dailies. I think that's what she said. What is this? Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh. Okay, so dailies on here. It is a bonus quest, which is really important because I still have so many visitors to move in. So that's going to make it a lot easier. It's not taking up one of your main 4. I think on my other one, though, it is taking up one of my main 4. And I was like, who do we have to take a picture with? All right, who you take a picture with is going to be random, I think, for everybody. So let's go take a picture with him so we can see our friendship charms. I have a feeling the stand is going to be different, too. No, I don't. I want to use my camera. Kuromi in the front is so cute. Do I think they'll give us charms in the mail? I'm not sure this time. I mean, the event is like 4 weeks long. All right, so there is our 5 charms. 1 a photo, 5 charms. The only charms we did not get decorating kits. Let's try. I want to know. It said from dailies, so if I do my other dailies, I want to know if I'm getting the decorating kit. So gifted her. Need to gift him. That'll be 4. You know that all the time easy one? Okay, yeah. So the ones that you're getting sunscreen for, you're also getting those, no, the decorating kits for. Let's see. What else do I have? That is so specific. I don't really want to. Like, maybe when I get there, we should do this one, though, because this is going to move in my visitor. Get 1 more. And we should be doing Peckle's birthday kit quest. Oh my gosh, we will be getting his kit too. Okay, yeah. Oh, and that was Carl's first star. I'm gonna go move him in since we're right by his house. Yeah, so additional decorating kits, not additional friendship charms. Friendship charms are capped at just that 5 per day. The one thing I don't know though is like, will you be able to get them to stack? Because the task ones typically do not stack, but there's like a small chance that maybe you don't do it for 2 days or something, and then on the 3rd day, instead of giving you 5, they give you more. But it would take us several days to check. So I'm not going to know that by the time I do the guide. Unless they let us know in the Discord or something. Did I just move him in? Is he permanent now? Yes, alright. Got one more. Wait, we have a new quest? Okay, and then we have a visitor quest with him. I forgot to log in for Coco and Nuts' birthday. I was gonna stream it. And didn't. Do we have anything in the mail? I'm pretty sure if you do not have the deluxe version and you did not play in previous years, you'll get the launch pellet in the mail. That's my guess, but I don't know. Because I don't have an account where I mean, I do sort of. None of my accounts have shown it yet. But that was the way I was thinking you would get it. But maybe it just shows up there automatically, or we've already done that. I'm not sure. So much stuff. All right, let's look at what is in the event stand. I need to see. Here's our event stand. Our little stage. I know, I'm like, the finale calendar better have these balloons that I can have. Because that would probably be my balloons. Although, I mean, my alien flying saucer ones are pretty great. Okay. Oh, okay. So this is different. If you're on Apple Arcade, we have different tabs, and all the past stuff is in here too. So if you're on here, I wonder if the costs are the same. I think so. So if the chair, armoire, the bed, and I hear there is a double bed. So you have to get 2 of these. Shelf, table, mirror, lamp. It looks like it's going to be on fire. It probably isn't. The floor, table, chair, an ottoman. Oh, that's a side table. I thought it was a stool. A couch. Wallpaper looks amazing. These are all of those buddy emotes. So each of those is only 1. I would definitely unlock these during the event. They make for really fun photos. Those are the ones that you can do with your buddy villager. If you have deluxe like I do, they're already unlocked for you, so you don't have to worry about it. But that's just like 2 days of playing, and you get all 7 emotes. Because like the furniture, if you really needed to, you could potentially trade somebody. But like those, can't. I want to see, how are we getting, wait, there is no past furniture, right? I don't think so. No, so my past furniture is still just sunshine celebration stuff for Summer's End. But there is so much in the way of past clothing. Like, so much. Oh, but I have deluxe. So, oh, here you go, though. We do have several. So, you have the Kuromi tuxedo. I've got the My Sweet Piano dress. Luckily, these are not costing us friendship charms, which is great because there's like 20 of them. Because no, more than 20. Each character has an outfit, and I think when we unlock it here, we unlock it for us and for them. but some of them have like pants, a jacket, and a hat that unlock separately, which is just like, oh my gosh, why? Others, you know, it's just one piece for the entire outfit. It's not new. This is from Summer's End. Okay. So yeah, I'm really happy to have the deluxe and not have to unlock those. But if you are on Steam or Switch, you're gonna have to get them this way. More items in their shops. That open a character's furniture. I mean, there's different... Do you mean more items that rotate in the shop, or how do you get specific furniture in the shop? I don't think we expand either shop. I don't think there's like a shop upgrade. Right now, these are here for the event, so 3 of these are from the event or past event items after you open the shop, and then everything else is standard. And then there are, like, once you obtain an item in game, like sometimes a quest unlocks furniture, then it can rotate in. I'm gonna get the weird red hat because I feel like I haven't seen it before. Oh yeah, that would be something that you unlock from moving in Cinnamoroll's villagers or visitors and doing their quests. Then you'll end up with some of those additional items after you do those quests, and then after you have them, then they can rotate in. So you can potentially go to somebody else's island and buy some of them ahead of time, and then once it's in your inventory, it can rotate. But really, it's just like move in the visitors, do their quests, unlock the furniture. I didn't even notice in there. And then like on my Apple Arcade account, we have the My Melody and Kuromi furniture rotating in the shop because we have a quest for that. Yeah, I don't remember which visitor would have unlocked this one because I haven't bought more of them. It's just doing the quests with the visitors. I have quite a few of his, but not everybody yet. Feels like it's taking forever. Don't have anybody who's visited yet. Yeah, it... Luckily, they sort of ramp up visitors. So in the beginning, there's so much else to do. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. You're playing the event on Switch. Event stand only has the new stuff and the emotes. All the old clothing is going to be in the shop. I wonder how you do duplicates of new clothing though. Wait, what does it say on here? I can't believe that the calendar is different. It does say trade, so maybe it's gonna show up in there. Oh, in multiplayer. Yeah. I mean, I think most people just wait until they're in the game, like in their own game. Autopilot to the flowers because they're there. Alright, should we look at some of the stuff? I definitely want Tuxedo Sam for my duplicates. Oh, and then don't let me forget, we need to make the new recipes too. Okay, what do we want to see? I am really curious about this wall because it looks like a window. Oh no, that would be all of them. So I could see only the wall. I know we'll get them in like a week, but like, I tend to opt for seeing more things first. Floors also. You could do like the mirror and do the mirror and the couch. Or we could do the wall. You could do a couple of the one items. Oh yeah. If you're ever visiting somebody's island, do not pick anything up. Make sure you're talking with them while you're there. And you know like what you're supposed to do. Like some people will invite you over to shop. Just shop. Because if you pick up any of the materials on their island, then that's like stealing them from that person. I don't know. What do we want to see? I'll get like a different set on my other ones so we can see the difference. You know what? We're getting walls. I want to see the wallpaper. Yes, good job, Tuxedo Sam. That was expensive. And that is why you bring him with you. And I wish I had recorded that because it's so hard to get that clip of when he's actually giving you the doubles. Because it's random. Okay. We can look at the... We'll make the stuff and then we can put that in the room with it. Also, can I change your outfit already? I don't think we've seen them in their new outfits. But I want to see, since I have Deluxe, can I unlock her outfit now? Because I can do that on Apple Arcade. Let's see. Change outfit. No. I am participating. Alright, so we'll unlock those later. Probably should have recorded that too. Why don't I just hit record, knowing the thing is coming. Hi, Rich. Also, yes, thank you for the water reminder. Okay. What? Do I have a daily to make something? Maybe a weekly? Okay, this is my new one, right? Right, and the buttons are opposite what they should be. So I'm gonna cook it with just flour and a decorating kit, kind of like we do for the birthday cakes. They're so cute! Alright, we got my Melody and Kuromi cupcakes. Now I have seen a promo image of what the new items are. So I know I want to cook another one. We're going to put this in. Oh wait, you know what we're going to do first? Putty up with Hello Kitty so I make those duplicates. Okay. So we're going to do a kit and then it looked like there were macarons. So I'm going to add an almond. I'm hoping that's what this makes. If not, I'm gonna have to try again. Yes, alright. We got those with almond. Hello Kitty's got me. And then I don't think there's any coffee. Let me see. Oh, I was like, how are there so many recipes? I'm on Switch where I haven't bothered to cook things. Alright, I did see a soda, I think. Some sort of a... I'm pretty sure it's a soda. I'm gonna try it with just a decorating kit, and if that doesn't work, we'll have to put something else in there. The macarons are the decorating kit and one almond. Yes, my gosh. The soda pop song. Alright, so just putting the decorating kit in the soda machine, you'll get the My Melody and Kuromi soda. I feel like I need that song on like a soundboard for any time we're cooking soda. Cooking soda? Making soda? Okay, and I think the last one is ice cream, if I'm remembering right. Oh, look, his mom's here to help. Yeah, okay. My Melody and Kuromi ice cream. And then I think that's all. The two cuttlefish are the normal one, the yellow one, is for YouTube, and then the blue one is Twitch. So if anybody on Twitch puts in a command, it'll control the top cuttlefish. YouTube has control of the yellow cuttlefish, the standard one. I've been dual streaming because I don't know how to turn it off. But yeah, YouTube is still pretty much main. I think that's where most people find things. I'm considering streaming more Donkey Kong later, but maybe Twitch only. Or Twitch and members only on YouTube. So that we don't interrupt our Hello Kitty stuff for YouTube. Okay, somebody must have collected all of the cactus green for me. Okay, there's our peckle kits. Oh, somebody posted on Facebook already? Nice. The images I have, they gave me a promo image of the My Melody and Kuromi furniture, but not of the Art Deco stuff. I was like, is it gonna be shown in like a trailer or anything? We don't have a trailer yet, right? I don't know if they're gonna do one. They tend to put them out really late though. Well, these are not shinies. They're not gonna get me more decorating kits. Okay, I do... Where do we have a cabin? Where do we have a cabin where we can decorate? I guess we could just go to mine, which I can't fast travel to yet. The My Melody furniture on Switch, so far the only stuff we have is from the daily rewards. So eventually we'll be able to get the potted plant, the neon light, and then the stuffies. My Melody's on this one, Kuromi's on this one. And then I'm pretty sure that quest is gonna come to Switch. I don't know if it's gonna be unlocked at some point or if it's gonna be content update 3. They were still trying, we only just got the fix for it recently. So definitely better that it's getting sorted out. But then once we have that quest, we'll have it on here. But right now we have these. And then I don't know if we're gonna see the rest of the furniture in like a finale calendar, if that's gonna be something different. Or if we'll have to wait for the quest to be on Switch. But at least there's some of it now. I should save. Oh. I wasn't quite sure where the furniture for the current event was, but yeah, that's the Summer's End, last year's Sunshine Celebration, and a little bit of this year's. Heard we can dye the new furniture? Oh, I bet we can. Remind me, I've got to do that on my Apple Arcade account, because we bought, I only got the wallpaper on here. So that's all I can do. And then we'll do furniture on the other one. Oh, it even changes the shape of the wall. Right, hang on. I want to put... Oh. No, I do want the... I wanted the wallpaper. Okay. That's all I have, but we did just do the new recipes. So I want to put those out, maybe. I guess those are going to look a lot better in my my Melody and Kuromi cabins on the Apple Arcade. Sure, we can put them on this, right? Put one here. Can I... So many of the menus auto-open, and this is not one of them. We have a filter. No. Okay, there's the ice cream. Cupcakes. I'm guessing they're all in blue. Yeah, there's macarons. Are we gonna be able to see them better? Maybe this way. And then we need the soda. I feel like you could sell that cup in real life. Was that really... Is that everything we have on this one? I am so not dressed for this event. Although I do sort of color-wise match the walls. So there's the wall. That's really nice. Yeah, I was like, I want the cup. I mean, honestly, all of it, an ice cream that is almost as tall as my sheep. Amazing. But yeah, there's our new recipes. They all kind of hover on this bench, which is kind of funny. But the theming is so different. But yeah, I like the recipes. They're gonna go so well with all the furniture once we have it in here. But we can look at it on Apple Arcade. I haven't put up everything. I also think I fell behind a little bit on the treasure quest. I forgot to check on my second account to see if we got something new over there. I think I'm only up to the dining table. But now that we know how it works, I can eventually make that guide. It's gonna take a bit though, or we have all the things. Yes, I like this wall. Outfit's a monstrosity. I'm an adorable little lemon. I think I'm dressed a little bit more in the colorways in one of my other ones. Do we have a mirror? It's also like the stuff between the My Melody Kuromi stuff and then the new furniture is not at all the same. So I guess if you're not into the pink and purple, you have that too, but I really want to see the customizations. Do we want to not be a lemon sheep? Do we have... I mean, we could just wear Kuromi's dress. Yeah, because we have all the different Friendship Festival stuff. Well, the old stuff. I can't wait for the new stuff, though. I want to see if we can dye those. Like, they're named, so I feel like we won't be able to. But I'm also like, maybe? Wait, there's... I mean, that's kind of cute. It would go with both, right? The crown? I think the crown is smaller on this than it is on my duck. Not like that crown as much. There's also like a little skinny one. Or there should be. I might have put it on a null though, because I don't use it. That feels appropriate. How do we get the thing we're supposed to collect? Go to your dailies, and one of your daily tasks will be, like, it says something about Friendship Festival, but it's taking a selfie with one of the characters, and that will get you the friendship charms. Let's see, do we like this better? I feel like now I can blend with either one, you know? Very neutral. Wait, what are our, we should have all of the poses, right? I mean, we've got that one, can hula. These are the ones that you can unlock at the event stand, the ones that you can do with your friends. Here we go, maybe jumping. Jumping, staying in a frame, jumping. I'm getting the, like, you know, the shots that I put at the end of the guide video. That's why I'm leaving it on this screen for a bit. And this is where all I want to do is be able to hide the display, like all the buttons and things. If I could just put those away, I could get such better shots. That's cute. I should have taken the actual picture. Why didn't I take the real picture? Because then, later, wait, do the thing again. That's fine. When I'm going through pictures on the Switch, I'll be like, oh yeah, I remember that. Which glitch did you have? There have been some really good ones. Oh right, sunscreen. Forgot about that. Right, let's grab sunscreen. We'll do the Peckle quest. And then we will also do the Friendship Festival on Apple Arcade so you can see how it's different. And remind me, I need to get furniture because I want to see if we can dye it. It sounds like we can. No, please stop. They like their hats. Too hard to explain. We had one for a while that I never got to work, and I really wanted to. And it was like your character could end up on the Agretsuko rig, like this giant head and weird proportioned body. I think that was one of the best ones. And then I had the one where we were frozen in the like shocked face pose. That one we got on stream. I think they've since fixed that one though. So we have that one. Oh wait, he does have he has a new hat. I don't even have to pay to unlock it, he just has it. So how am I gonna get that hat for my character then? Oh wait, there is something I wanted to check on here that I could not check on my my early account on Apple Arcade, so we'll have to check on there too. But I noticed my early account for some reason had like 3 of the tuxedo, like the basic stuff, and I was like, can I dye that into another color now? Because there's no way I bought 3. I have like barely anything on that count. I guess it would have been at the top though, right? So I guess not. How did I end up with so many? She just keeps bouncing. Alright, let's do Heckle's birthday so we can do the Friendship Festival on the other account too. Oh, we do have some other quests that we could do. Okay, Peckle's birthday, we need to get rid of Hello Kitty. And then we can talk to Peckle. Yeah, they'll be, if you look under your daily tasks, one of them will be to take a picture with a specific villager or a specific character, and that's how you'll get them. He wants new hobbies? Wait, are we not doing... We're not dancing? Or fishing? That is surprising. This is the one I was gonna stream on Friday, and then forgot. Let's see. Ah. Okay, we fished. We got a thing. Yeah, it's only 5 charms a day. So 1 picture a day. It gets you 5 charms. And then you can use it. You only need it towards the emotes and the new furniture. Last year's clothing does not cost it. This year's clothing, I think it's only going to be duplicates that may or may not. We don't know yet because we can't get this year's yet. But the only thing that I have is the wallpaper because it costs 5 on this account at least. And then all the clothing is last year. So if you have the deluxe version, you already have the emotes and last year's clothing because those are returning. If you have the standard version, or if you just started playing on Apple Arcade and didn't play the event last year, then you have to unlock the emotes with the friendship charms. And there's only 7, 1 each, so in 2 days you'll have all of them. Alright, so he is not into fishing. And we're gonna go talk to Hello Kitty at the cafe because apparently she's active even though she just stands inside all day. The other recipe at the oven is everything else is just 1 decorating kit, no additional items. So the cupcakes at the oven, soda at the soda machine, and ice cream at the ice cream machine. So far, all I've seen for the Hello Kitty, for the My Melody and Kuromi furniture has been on the login calendar for this event. So we have 3 of the items. So the potted plant, the neon light, and then, or 4 of the items because we have the 2 different stuffies. That's all we've seen so far. I don't know if there is going to be like more on the finale, or if it's going, or if everything else will wait until content update 3 and unlock the quest, or if the quest will come another time. So far I've only seen those 4 though on Switch and Steam. Two strawberry shortcakes. I think I must have that weekly to like bake a bunch of stuff. But the exclamation points are not helpful. Oh, we're gonna do more baking? Pineapple stack cake. Wait, how many though? I paid no attention. Maybe it's 2. I'm gonna try 2. Nope. I want 3 of those. Tofu bread, alright. Or are we just increasing each time? Have we even made tofu bread? I'm glad I only had to catch 1 fish. So fast-paced. Too much pressure for Peckle, though. I feel like Peckle may have been an earlier birthday that we've done. Like, so far, his quest is a little bit less, I don't know. Feels a little bit less. And remind me, when we switch to Apple Arcade, I want to see how we end up getting Usahana's dress. So I'm still not really sure. Deep diving potion. Just realized my sheep in the cauldron are pretty much the same color. Or the stuff in the cauldron. Now we laugh ominously together. Peckle is not committed. He is gonna stick to dancing. Something's going on in the dance hall. Is it a Peckle party? Okay, I love the way it looks like it's glowing in this light. Party favor. Crafting plans for the balloons. And there we go. Oh, I forgot. I still need to make his cake. I feel like we haven't seen his balloons. Have we done this one on Apple Arcade yet? I like that they stick around. We've got all the party stuff here too. Wait, why do you want to talk to me though? Oh, the Carl quest. I forgot about the Carl quest. Yes, we're doing that now. Don't let me forget to make his cake and give it to him. I do like these. The yellow and white balloons are cute. Wait, where are we going though? Maybe we follow him? But we have it auto-unlocked for her, right? Because I played on my secondary Apple Arcade account, and even though I hadn't met Wish Me Mel or Top Hat or Big Challenges, their stuff was already in my stand, but Usahana's wasn't. I haven't unlocked her either. So I was like, I wonder how that works. So you did not play the Friendship Festival last year, right? She has the dress unlocked. Did she have the dress unlocked before you bought it in the event stand? Oh my gosh, we're waiting. Why are we racing them back to where we just were? He clearly took the fast travel. There's no way Carl got there that quickly. Okay, so did you happen to check and see if you could change her into the dress before buying the dress? No, you can move in everybody. So you don't have to choose like you do in Animal Crossing. So I have everybody except for one moved in on Apple Arcade. And I'm just waiting for that last one. You do have to be careful because there's some of the visitors who don't have a biome that's specific to them. You may end up needing most of the cabins in a biome. You just want Haida? Yeah, you need to get the other ones. Okay, you bought the dress first and then put her in it? Okay. Yeah, I'm curious how that's gonna work. So it is gonna be... Well, I can't see it from... We're gonna have to see when we switch to my Apple Arcade account because I've unlocked everybody else's, so I wasn't sure. It looked like people at Auto unlocked her dress if you played the event last year because her dress was not in it last year. And then I played on my second account, which I played the event last year, but I have not unlocked Usahana. Usahana's dress is not in the event stand for that account. So I think if you're playing the event for the first time, you need to have her unlocked, and then you can buy it in the event stand, and then she'll get the costume. I think that's the way that works. And then I need to check and see if I can unlock it for her before buying it on my account where I have played the event before. It's complicated. Upcoming characters and visitors. By the end of the day Thursday, we should know the next main character coming into the game, which is a really big deal and coming with a new area. I have 2 different videos on the channel kind of going over guesses, how they make the decisions. Visitors? I don't know. I think we'll see Retsuko's dad since we have Retsuko's mom on Apple Arcade. I feel like eventually we'll see Mapu. I think is really cute and would make a lot of sense. Tadano. Yes. Also, in the final season, I requested her, but I don't remember her name. The purple girl in Retsuko? Spotty Dotty. I could totally see Spotty Dotty in the game. We talked about her a while ago when we were adding a character, and I was like, could it be? She could totally have a clothing shop somewhere. Oh, the idol would be good too. No, I was in my head she's a skunk. She's purple. Hang on, let me... Looking up Ritsuko characters. Every time I do and I remember the show, then I remember I'm saying all the names wrong. There are so many characters we can add though. But she is only in that last season. Monica's the idol. I could totally see her. I think that would be really fun. Where's... Shikabane? I want to say. Something like that. Yeah, the internet cafe girl. I think she would be fun. And like her cabin requirements could be super, super simple, you know, like just a computer. Something like that. You can see them. You're customizing the furniture now? Nice. I can't wait to see. Oh, we're gonna have a cooking competition? Alright. Forgot I accidentally got us in the middle of this quest. Yeah, I feel like there's so many characters I want to see come to the game, and most of them are like collabs or licensing things, so I probably won't get to see them in game. Like Hanamaru Bake is so cute. And Little Forest Friend. And a bunch of the other ones. I'm hoping that the character we get to see is somebody that we haven't guessed, that nobody's thought about, that's another like weird, obscure one or something. Like, introduce me to something new. I mean, most of this game has. But I'm like, I want to see silly characters, silly things. The outfit I'm wearing is from a previous Friendship Festival. You can find it rotating in the shops, I think. I'm on Switch and I have the deluxe, so it came with the deluxe version. You could see them adding the VR unicorn. Oh my gosh. That would be amazing. I kind of hope they find a way to bring that in. That would be so funny. There was an article where one of the things Chelsea was talking about was stuff in like Top Hat's image or Top Hat's head for like a biome. But like, could you imagine they do some sort of digital, whoops. If they did some sort of like digital biome, and if you keep going with the Imagination Island sort of thing, and then like each of the characters is like imagining things, like a lot of the characters do play video games in some of the other things, like in Super Cute Adventures. So what if there's like mini things where things from those video games like came to life? Because there is the Super Cute Adventures where they dive into the video game. And then there's like in Retsuko, VR unicorn game. Oh my gosh. So you could do like little storylines where they kind of pop up or something. Maybe they would just like mention it. Yes, you can get all of the stuff in the deluxe, so you can get in-game without the deluxe. I think on Switch we're gonna have to wait for it to rotate in to Tuxedo Sam's shop during the current event, and then you'll be able to get it there. So like the character outfits are currently rotating in there along with the launch event stuff and the base and like the base form Friendship Festival stuff. So it's just a matter of it kind of showing up again. We're having a cooking competition and I am paying so little attention to Carl. Apparently he's not having a good time with the eggpan station though. He tried to cook a veggie omelet super quickly. Okay, I need to make a veggie omelet. Oh good. I was like, do I know how to do that? I'm gonna grab some water while it's cooking. Give it to Heckle. There we go. Okay, nice. So you're pretty far in... Well, I guess you have Merry Meadow. You've got big challenges. Friendship around 11, 12. Good mid-game place to be. So much more to come. Eat 20 pies? Oh my gosh. He's like, I don't really need to eat 20 pies though. Carl is overly competitive. Thanks, Jane. Friendships are slow now. Yeah, mid-game, especially after the gifting, I feel like made gifting so much harder. Top Hat, he has like a book recipe, I think. Keep getting Kuromi items in the treasure hunt. Yeah, they are all, we figured out they are in alphabetical order. And so, since K comes before M, we're getting the entire Kuromi set in alphabetical order, and then the entire My Melody set in alphabetical order. I had been doing some trading within my game, and then I messed up my direction. So I'm only on dining table, but some other people have been much more on top of multiplayer and trading. So we have a pretty good idea of how those work now. Where are we going? I see an icon on the map. I will just float towards it. Yeah. So it's like, what is it? Armchair, armoire, chair, couch, dining table. And then it's like, oh, yep, going down the alphabet. One thing I don't know is if you're gifted something out of order, like how that messes it up. I'm hoping it doesn't, but I haven't tested it, so I'm afraid. Hi, Melissa, welcome in. Heckle is clearly not the competitive sort, just likes to play. He's kinda... Why is he here? Why would you wanna... I don't know. Apparently he like also wants Peckle's girlfriend and I have them living in the same house. Like, how is this dude your friend? It's kind of a funny quest though. Alright, do we have more stuff we should be doing while we're on the Switch version? I feel like maybe... What's this? Sure. It's probably just like a weekly. I mostly want to see the event and the customizations. You've gotten the My Melody and Kuromi furniture from other people on your Switch. I don't think you can. I don't think it's not. I don't think it's on Switch yet. It's only on the daily rewards on Switch. So like, as far as we know, if you're playing on Switch or Steam, unless there was a Steam update I missed, sometimes that happens. Like the only time you can get the My Melody and Kuromi furniture on Switch and Steam right now is in here. So we'd have to wait 9 days, and then we'll have the potted plant, the neon light, and then the 2 different stuffies. So those should be, as far as I know, that is the way that we have it on Switch right now. And then it's on Apple Arcade. We have the quest where you can unlock it with the treasure hunt and everything. But it shouldn't be in shops because it hasn't been in the game as far as I know. And there's 2 possibilities there, or 3 possibilities. If it is showing it up on the, it could be showing up in shops and it's not supposed to. It could be showing up in shops and it is supposed to, and they just didn't tell us, and that one seems unlikely to me because it's part of a quest. Or it could be, we know that there are a lot of non-standard gameplay things happening in the world of this game that you have to be really careful of, even if it's not intentional, because sometimes that can break it. So you want to make sure you're not getting things through modding and you trust the people that they haven't gotten them from somebody else. And then once you have touched it, then it could rotate in shops. Wait, what was I supposed to do? I think I went over to the dock because I was supposed to talk to bats and then I didn't. Hi, Kales, welcome in. Yeah, right now I think Kaida is an all-year visitor, just has rotational traveling schedule like everybody else. They could always change it in the future. Some of our visitors used to be year-round and then they switched to seasonal just so that there's not like 50 people traveling on the same day. Oh, we're going fishing. All right, we'll go fishing. Better not. I swear, like, if you can get a given visitor, it's usually worth it to just get them. I'm hoping they've kind of stabilized. But there's also, I feel like with the Retsuko ones, since they're sequential, like they'll probably stay the way they are, but we'll see. I mean, we've already got so many. How do you keep them balanced and stuff so that you don't have everything is like, ooh. Yeah, we know Usan is definitely coming to Switch. City Town is coming to Switch. We just don't know when. They've said they intend at least for everything to be on all the different platforms, but they don't want to release anything to other platforms. Like, don't want to release the second island until the storyline is complete. But we'll see. I don't think they know their plans yet. Like, they'll tell us once it's official and once they're allowed to. But I feel like the development of City Town, one of the early interviews earlier this year, had kind of talked about how their initial plan had kind of shifted in City Town because all the players were like, oh, you could do this, oh, you could do that. And they're like, okay, actually, sure, that sounds like a good idea, you know? And so that's kind of extended some of the things they're doing there. But yeah, City Town is on a second island. There are also plans for a third island, it sounds like. Not this year, though. So I'm curious if they're going to wait until, like, if they're going to release, because of how popular it is, especially, if they may end up releasing an incomplete second island, or if the second island's going to be like less than what it was going to be because City Town ended up being more built out than it was going to be. Like, so do you wait until Imagination Island is more built out? Do you wait until just City Town is? Does that shift the story? I don't know. I'm very curious. Also, there is a wasp in my room, which has just made its self known. So if I suddenly yell or something, it's because it's come to investigate. So far, it seems to be mostly on the ceiling. Yeah, it's a spider wasp though. They tend to be pretty respectful and pretty uninteresting. You think Usahana in the fall? We have no idea. It's possible that they've done so much development and surprised us. But we have no idea yet. We have no names or anything. Most non-panicky wasp reaction ever. Well, I knew it was in here because I saw it last night and we were trying to convince it to go outside and it didn't work. And it hid behind, I have like a big, it's actually a shower curtain that's like printed with a nice scene on it on the wall behind my computer. It went back there and we couldn't find it. And then it didn't seem to be all that active earlier. And then it's come out now and it's not like flying around it. Well, okay, now it is. That was the lowest it's probably flown. Yeah. Well, I tried to get it. It was climbing on a window and I tried to get it in a jar and that freaked it out and it hid in my house for a couple days. And then it turned up in here, completely different room. Tried to get it in a jar. It didn't want to. It doesn't like the jar. We actually tried to get it with a vacuum. It doesn't work. They're way too smart and fast. So now it is slowly crawling. It's crawling on my ceiling towards me and it is almost over my head and that I don't love. I don't mind when it's like ceiling and wall height. Yeah, over there is good. Thank you. It flew to the wall to the side. But it's a spider wasp. They're a little bit different. They're like, I don't know. They have these kind of like frantic look like they're searching for things, but they tend to crawl on a surface a lot more than fly around. And it seems to like the ceiling and the very high parts of the wall, so not a big deal to me. I had one in here before, and I didn't know what it was, so I tried to vacuum it and it like hid in stuff in my closet and I was like, please don't. And then I found it later on a window and I got it in a jar and brought it outside and it was no big deal. But this guy just flew over my head at a lower thing, so hopefully it, I don't know. I also have the door shut because I'm streaming, so it's like, it can't go anywhere. Just hanging out in here, you know? Yeah, let me scroll back up. How do you get the My Melody hat? Yeah, the character, you can see I have a ton of them because My Melody has been pretty generous. So after your best friends, if you gift a character their 3-heart gift, then they give you the character boxes. It needs to be the regular one, so not the medium, not the small. So Kuromi I have the 3 different sizes of. And then you have to go to your inventory and then you open them. Let's open hers. You can open them all or one at a time. And you have like a 1% chance, I think. Or is it a 10? No, 1% chance of getting their hat. If you open 100 of them though, there is a hard pity, so that if you open 100 and you don't get the hat, then or 99, then the next one is the hat. And for some reason, I've gotten I think we're up to like 7 My Melody hats in this game. There's just so many. You have the My Melody, the alarm clock, the stool, and the plushie, and Kuromi's table. You bought 50 of each in somebody else's shop. Interesting. I need to go to the Switch Discord section, pay more attention and see what's going on. I would be careful though, because that's not the way that they're supposed to go, and we don't know yet if you get the furniture out of order, if it's gonna mess up your treasure hunt quest or not. Because like I said, the alphabetical order. So like, I don't know if it's checking, do you have, say there's item A, B, C, is it checking, do you have item B? And then if you do, it goes to C. Or if it's checking like, you know, is it checking last? Is it checking the one that it would have on rotation? Like how it's figuring that out? Yeah, hi Albertina. Thanks for popping in. You got my Sweet Pianos hat today. I'm not doing multiplayer at the minute. We do have a multiplayer section in our Discord, and then the official Discord has a really, really good multiplayer section. If you want to play with folks. I know the one in our Discord is not very active. Also, our Discord is 18 plus. The main Discord, I think, is 13 plus, depending on your country, but it's like Discord rules instead of server. But the main Discord, if you go, it's like the game name. If you go to the main website for the game, the official one, not like the store page, and then go to community, it has the invite link for the official Discord. And then they have multiplayer sections depending on the platform you're playing on, since you can't crossplay. Yeah, main in the US is 13 and up. Other countries, it could be older. So it depends on where you live as to what that is. I think I'm caught up on chat now. Also, just double check that you are watching live, because I know YouTube sometimes puts people in the past too. All right, we're doing something with bats in game. Spooky swamp spooky swamp fishing. All right. Longest version of this quest ever. I love the decorations for this event. By the way, I feel like we didn't go see them over here, but like the lanterns, the lamps, the lights, the balloons. More of this. I hope that future events go all out on decorations like this too. The little lights on the fence, in the trees. It's so good. You love the new outfits? They are also so good. I feel like though, if you are playing the event for the first time, collecting all the past outfits is going to be so much work. Wait, what am I supposed to be doing? Catching a fish? Alright. Must focus. Must catch fish. Good, it's a little guy, that should be okay. Fishing on Apple Arcade right now is so broken. So I'm so happy we're doing this on here and not on there. Like every fish you try to catch is like the hardest thing ever. It's going straight to the side. Oh, talk to him. Oh, right. Different button, not the talking button. Need a real challenge? Okay. Lava fish. I don't see the wasp anymore, and I'm not sure if that makes it better or worse. This is what I'm supposed to do, right? Is he just floating over the lava instead of standing on the rocks with us? He wants the best view of the fishing? Ah. I feel like it should show us him fishing too. Need over 200 fabric for all the clothes from past? That's a lot. Yeah, the materials look like a lot. I kind of wish there was like an ore or something. I don't know. He's... I feel like this is an appropriate reaction though, because I imagine the rock that we're standing on is pretty hot. So him just like hovering here kind of makes sense. Oh, we let them go when I talk to him. We'll burn his feet to talk to me. Alright. I think we had another quest, but I feel like we had just done it. So I'm not sure I want to bother. I think it's just gonna be like, dye some more clothes or something. Yeah, I think we just did that one on another stream, so I'm probably not gonna do that one. Still need him to move in. Rainbow Reef Critter. I should do these for the things, but I might just not. Let's see. I want to see if there's any new flowers we can just see before we switch over to the other account. Oh, this is just a mess. Yeah, I have done nothing. I think I just kind of stopped after the last event flower. It's a lot. But I don't think I have all the colors on my Switch account yet. I don't even have all the base colors of lilies because they didn't give them to me. I think that made me try a lot less because I was like, well, here's the thing I can't do. And then we tried in the crane game and the crane game said no. Yeah, the random weekly ones. That's what the one we just did was. Like those rotate each week. Little friendship questy things. I'm just collecting for the fertilizer. Alright, I think we can probably switch. Let me see if there's anything else. How did I do that with flowers? Where are some flowers we didn't do? No, we just did those. Which ones didn't we do? The ones over here? You hold down the button, and a little circle will fill in. I've been saying, I keep starting to redo the base flower guide. Like most of the stuff is still in it, and I have some other smaller ones. Probably just make another. But like, I want to pick all the flowers. The hand is the pick flower button. So I just hold it down, you see the circle fills in, and it does the whole patch. You can do the same thing with fertilizer. And you can do the same thing with watering. So you can do the whole patch at once. It's so nice. We used to have to do them one by one. And you could double water and double fertilize, and it was like... it was an absurd number of clicks every day. Because you'd be like, alright, the flower is... I'm gonna water it. No, it was like fertilize, water, pick, fertilize, water. So you were doing like 5 clicks per individual flower before. It was terrible. It was terrible. Yeah. Definitely do the patch actions. Hold down the button. Save time and your thumbs. I don't even remember what we're trying to do in here, but I'll clear the in-between spaces just in case. I'm much more all in on flowers on my Apple Arcade account, so I have been slacking on my Switch account for sure. 5 friendship charms per day from taking your 1 photo from the quest. Ah. Yeah. And there'll be a guide probably later today. I have started on it, and then I was like, I bet something's gonna be different. I didn't want to talk to you. I wanted to pick that flower over there. Oh, thanks for the random candle. No, I don't want to change outfits, actually. Okay, I think we switch. Yeah, you can get the outfit I'm wearing is either it's the launch day or last year's friendship. I think it might be a launch day one. So it should rotate in my Melody shop. So just keep checking there. And if you want it sooner, check in the official Discord in the trading section or the shop my stores section and see if anybody has it rotating in their shop. Can't figure out the flowers for the bow hat. Oh, is it for Hello Kitty's Bestie quest where you need to do the red bow? That one? And you need the all the different red flowers. I think they made it a little bit simpler, but I should have left that. I need visuals. You can transfer color from one flower to another. So as long as you have a red patterned flower of any sort, sure, you can water. And it is in a few of the different videos. Do I have any patterns here? Yeah, so let me grab trowel. Where's my, I don't want to talk to Tuxedo Sam, I want my shovel. Oh, I'm just standing too close to a thing, that's why it didn't work. But ignore, fine, we'll do the rainflower. Game insists. So here, we're gonna clear these so that it's visually easier. But like this one, well, you'd need something else here. But where this one is, if I wanted this color, so this flower is what, a pink and white or warm pink and white ombre? Let's pick it. Warm pink and white ombre dandelion. So I'd plant that one here. And then say I need like a warm pink, something that can breed. Pretend I don't have a warm pink bell button. You plant the bell button next to it, a solid one, and you have a tiny chance of either this one, this one, this one, or this one, the two on either side, giving you a warm pink dandelion. So you want to make sure you're digging up everything in those plots. Leave these two guys, just water and fertilize every day. Fertilize. And dig up these, and you have a chance of it spawning there. So if you needed red, do a red ombre. Or even better, if you have like a event flower that cannot breed right now, like not gonna make more of itself, like you have a red ring rose, use that instead because your chances are a little bit better. And then if you want higher spawn rates, assuming you don't have the greenhouse, otherwise you could do it in the greenhouse, all of the spots around those, actually you could, I'm gonna just use solid. Any event flower that does not breed right now, like they're out of season, just everything. Plant those all the way around like a fence, and that can increase it. If you have a lot more space, like if I wanted to go vertical here, I could do like my red ombre, the flower I want, another space, a red ombre, the flower I want, another space, and keep going to make even more. Confused on Switch, Lala has an option to hang out with her, but you're not best friends yet. I mean, you can hang out with them at much lower levels, right? It varies from friend to friend, I think. Let's see, like how... So... No. So level 1 did something. Level 2, let me see. Where is our info? Not the gift info. Reward info? Yeah, so Hello Kitty, you can hang out with Hello Kitty at level 2. With Lala, I don't actually know. Wait, huh? It's gonna be a quest. Surely you can hang out with her at a lower level, right? Unless it's just for photo? Huh. Wait, where does it... Your best friends, can we just... When do we unlock her companion ability? Or does it not tell us? Can we do it at level 1? There's no way. Maybe they just... I have no idea what level you need to be. I feel like you need to be best friends with both of them and then do the quest where you can. Now I have no idea. Because they didn't even add it until like later? Oh, she's just saying she can't? Yeah. So it could be that she's busy. She might be busy. Or it may be that you haven't unlocked the ability to hang out with her yet, because it is after that quest is done. Yeah, I was thinking not until after the Island Spirit quest. I think some people unlocked the ability earlier because they leveled them up to best friends a lot earlier. So I think that is a possibility. Most of us, though, we can't hang out with them until after the Island Spirit quest. Remembering I need to save. What is my new... Why do I have a red dot here? Oh. Yeah, that thing. Okay, well, let's switch to the other game. I am also... Let's see. I'm going to switch to Apple Arcade version so we can see some of the customizations and do Sahana's dress. And you can see how it's different on there too. But I also need to run and get more water. Check on the location of the wasp, which has now disappeared. It's still in the room probably. So yeah, if you need to get a snack or something, now would be a good time. I am going to be switching cables and stuff. Yeah, see, so I'm gonna be on mute and be right back and switch the games over. Oh, hey, we could do that. I was just gonna put up this. I could probably put up both. I don't know if this is gonna work or not. But there you go. You can play the ice cream game at the same time. And Twitch, I might see if it lets me run your ads now when we're not doing anything so that they don't bother us later. But yeah, I'll be right back. We'll switch things, hopefully. Okay, everybody back? The crown cost is 10 iron bars. Top hat is 10 fabric. Okay. Nice. All right, we are now playing on my main Apple Arcade. Save. OBS, what is happening? I hit the wrong button, so I only saved us for 40 minutes on Twitch instead of the hour I intended. That's fine. All right, we should have similar cutscene. Is the stage a different color? Or is it just a different time of day? But the cutscene over here plays over here instead of at the other event stand, which makes more sense. I forgot I still have her in her pirate stuff. Okay, so same thing we saw before. So foggy. And just like before, check daily quests, see who you need to take a picture with, take a picture, get 5 charms. All right. Login bonus, we've got the 15 and the 10, and then here's where I was saying it was different. Because look at this login bonus calendar versus the one that we had on Switch. Like, I don't have all that stuff in between. I don't have all those other days of the decorating kits. So I'm like, how is this going to be different then? Or no? So yeah, that's different. Let's check our dailies. Oh, I do have this one, my weekly. I don't know what it is. Okay, on here I do have it as a bonus one. I don't want to do any of those things. Okay, Pachaco, easy. Oh my gosh. I was recording the Rockadoodler Roundup for a video I'm making, and so I'm hanging out with Pachaco, and I forgot, and I am running so fast. I was not ready for that. Let's do... There we go. And there's our 5 friendship charms for today. I like how Pachaco goes back to normal and Kuromi is still like, what is going on? Alright, I might have to dismiss Pachaco because he is just a little too fast for stream typically. Let's hang out with Kuromi. Oh wait, I'm still hanging out with Pachaco? Alright, we'll get my melody too. There we go. What should I have him collect today? Yeah, we can go. Moonbeams. Okay, but one of the other huge differences... I mean, this is because we have the treasure quest. We should see what our treasure is. And then if we go over to the clothing shop... You don't need to do friend codes for multiplayer, but you also might want to keep some of that private because remember, YouTube is public. So anybody who sees the stream at any point in the future can also see that information, which isn't great. That's why we say Discord for that. So I don't have any of the event stuff in the shop because I'm on Apple Arcade. So instead, and I imagine eventually they'll update it so it's like this for future events. We have the tab with all the new furniture. So these are all the same. Emotes, also the same in here. I played last year, so I had already unlocked these last year. And then the clothing is in the event stand. But luckily, not doing this. Yeah, there you go. I'm so glad YouTube lets us delete it. It makes it so much easier to manage your own content or your own chats. So we have all of the things. So if you're looking for how much any of them are, okay. And so I do have Usana's here. It's also showing me that I don't have these, but there's no blue dot. So I know I have it in a cabin or something, but I could actually get more of them now, which is kind of nice. But here are all of the costs. I'm gonna, since I have them all in here, I'm just gonna run through so I can record them. Oh my gosh, Usahana's even cost cafe coins. I bet that's why I don't have it on my other one. They're expensive. Has so much stuff. So here are all those different outfits. These you could have for your character and for the character. But yeah, I don't know how I have 2 of the ball gown on here, 3 of the tuxedo. Like, what is going on? I don't know why I have multiples. I don't. We can get them here. I want to see if Usahana already has her outfit available or not. So when she gets here, I'm gonna see if I can change her into it. Here you are. Change outfits. Okay, yeah. So because I played last year, her outfit was not available last year. I can unlock it here automatically. So I don't know if that's only if you've unlocked all of them or not. Any new updates on Steam? I'm uncertain. But the event is on Steam. Like, that just unlocked today. It's all platforms. So that's new content on Steam today. Yeah, you can definitely play it on Steam. So the events are always, they unlock the same day, all the platforms, regardless. So all that stuff is on there. They do look a little bit different this time. Like what's in the shop versus the event stand, all the items are there. Just on Apple Arcade, it looks different than it does on Switch and Steam. Yeah, so I can change her into this, but I would need to come over here to get the dress for me. And that's the only one I'm missing. Slacking on playing this game? Yeah. That's where the news and this week videos kind of give you an idea of what's going on. But today is the first day of the event, so it is a good day to play again. And then I think the next update we're waiting for on Switch and Steam is Content Update 3, which will be sometime in the fall. We don't have a date yet, but there was one in June that had a bunch of stuff. But then the event is the big thing. We have the 2 different events going on right now. All right, so now I could wear her dress. I think that's the only thing I need from that side. You're far behind. There's always more stuff. I would say if you are playing, definitely do the events since those are time limited. And then the quests, they're always going to be there. All right. I want to get things that we can try to customize. So I think I want something that is more green, something that's more black and gold so we can see the different customizations if there are some. All right, so we could do couch and lamp, chair, this chair. Oh, could we do all of that actually? I think we could. Is there anything else that's one? We do the side table, the chair, the couch, and the other chair? Yeah. Let's do that. Wish we could get the balloons. They're so cute. I know. I'm hoping there's like a finale calendar and they unlock the balloons for us then, and maybe we can use them. I mean, I would even take them as decoration, but I'm hoping we can like use them as a glider too. You need Wish Me Mel to max for the island spirit, and then, yeah, and then you can do the other stuff to get to the moon. Wish Me Mel is that holdout. She is so slow to level up. I feel like she takes forever compared to the other ones. I mean, I guess it's like whoever you're working on feels like they take forever. But really, I feel like she does. We're close to maxing out the main characters. Exciting. No, you guys. Why are you letting me shop without Tuxedo Sam? We just saw how nice he can be. Ah. Wasting my friendship charms out here. Let's do side table. Wait, I thought I had one more. I wouldn't have gotten the chair. I thought I had 5. So that was 1. Oh no, I did have 5. I just counted wrong. Well, it's okay. We got a table, a chair, and a thing. Might have been more if we had had Tuxedo Sam. Oops. Not the Hello Kitty 50th balloon glider. Yeah, fall, we should have it. Yes, I think we were all bummed when the birthday balloons were not gliders. And I think they started doing those before we had any gliders. So then I wonder if that kind of pushed them to be like, because we were all like, why can't I use these? Can we have some that we could use? And then they started doing them. I kind of wonder if after the year of cakes, maybe the year after we'll get the balloons as gliders. If they keep adding one more thing each time. I really want them to add spooky celebration balloons. Yeah, the furniture for each event and the items, the clothing, you get a new set each year. And then the old stuff also comes back. So you have all the new stuff and then all the old stuff. So it's helpful if you're playing each time it comes around because then you only have to worry about new stuff. All the fun balloons as gliders, seriously. Like these? How can I have... We should do these too. I mean, clearly, they're right here. What am I doing in here? Oh, we're customizing. That's what I wanted to see. Oh yeah, he is so easy to forget. I must have a task that I am ignoring. I was like, why are all these up here? Okay, yes, you can customize just like y'all said. Okay, we have a few different colors. So the green part could be black, brown, whatever color that is. Blue, yellow, white, purple, pink. Okay. What? I thought this was going to be the metal. The pillow has all of these. I wonder if anything else has these patterns too. So it's gonna stay gold though? I hate the gold. I mean, it's fine. I was just thinking how much more versatile this might be if you could change the gold on it too. So yeah, why are these called wood? I feel like that's clearly fabric. But yeah, you can change this. Do we have any patterns that make any sense with it? When you can, it's gonna take some thought to find combinations that make sense to me, I guess. Like if I wanted to use, I do like the white, you know? Like that's okay. I like that color pillow. Jane, what she's explaining about multiplayer, if you have something in your shop and you want, like if you want to get something from somebody else's shop, you have to go to their shop to get it, especially if it's an event item, because you have to be very high level friends, have played together for like 4 months before you can trade. You can shop in their stores anytime you want. Yeah, and if you are playing on Switch, multiplayer for Hello Kitty Island Adventure does require a Nintendo Switch Online, just like all the, well, not all, most other games for multiplayer because you're using the online service to get there. Is there a color we want to change this to, or do I just leave it? I can't decide. All right, let's look at another one. Maybe we'll find something. I'm curious about this one because it has the stone and metal. Look, I don't think we've seen stone customization before. So we have the brown, the white, the black it came with, the other black. Wait, is this blue? Like, is standard navy? And then we have black, like a gray. We've got wood, a bunch of different kinds of wood grain on top. That's almost like a, I don't know, it's shiny. Like I imagine there's a lot of resin. Neat. Okay, but you can't change the gold. I was hoping we could go for gold or silver. Like, I understand. It makes sense, I guess. Wait, and Twitch ran the thing anyway? I thought I'd gotten around it. But yeah. I kind of like this one. I don't know. I kind of like a lot of them. I just don't love the brassy calming crystal, huh? No, what? Wait a minute. What did it do? I saw it was a calming crystal, right? So I was like, oh, I'm curious what the cost would be for another one. So I went to a different customization and I clicked the same button so that I could see what I would need to customize into that color. And it didn't show me, it just changed it. And I don't know why. And I don't know why. I don't know why. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. But is this one free? Is this like a free customization and that's why? Should also be hanging out with my sweet piano. I should have just hit the info button instead. Oh, like, I don't know. How do you unlock the duos outfit? We don't know yet. On Apple Arcade, it's unlocked because we played the event last year. So most likely it's supposed to unlock during a cutscene, Probably the middle cutscene is my guess. They've done that with some other ones, which I don't love, but that's fine. So then we have the couch. We can also change into the other colors. And then we've got the same pillow customization, I think. You can't change the gold. Sort of like that one. You know what? We're gonna customize it. Yeah, you know the way the longer events, they tend to have that starting cutscene. Sometimes they have one some way midway in the event. I never know when. I find them confusing. And then it has one that's like towards the end of the event. Yeah. I'm guessing that middle one is where they're going to reveal costumes. Also, one of the press release things said it was like a duos focused event. And it mentioned My Melody and Kuromi, but then it also said Bats and Kuropi and Hello Kitty and Tuxedo Sam. And I'm like, I don't think we have outfits for them. But I'm like, I wonder what that means. Is it going to be like a cutscene only thing, or is there going to be more to it? Is there going to be more login bonus stuff for them? I don't know. But sometimes they just like say random stuff about the event, which is not particularly consequential in the game, you know? But it might, I don't know. I thought that was interesting thing to say. I need to get more of the furniture off my second account and then bring it here so then we can put more of it. Yeah. And then let's go check the board. And then I want to put stuff in cabins. Oh, we need to do the cooking. Don't let me forget to do that. And the treasure hunt should be fixed now, so you don't have to worry about avoiding it if you want to get the other stuff. Yeah, box clams today. So like, let's turn on our sensor just in case I go somewhere. Oh wait, it was that? Yeah. I want Hello Kitty. And then let's go cook some stuff. All right. Just did this on the other one. Surely I can remember. I think it's just all the cooking machines are just the decorating kit until we get back to the oven. And then we're also going to add almond for one of them. Okay, so we got the soda. Hello Kitty, who's off camera somewhere. Give us the second one. It's so weird to have snow there. No, not pizza. That'd be kind of fun though. Same thing here to make the ice cream. And then for this one, we can display it in the cabins with the rest of the furniture. The moon is already on Switch. We got the moon on Switch in June. It's just very late game. It is the latest thing in the game, so basically if you've made it to the moon, you've probably done everything else, like every other quest, other than some friendship quests to get there. I can't help it. There's things. I need to pick them up because there's things. Wait, we should be getting... Oh, I forgot to gift Peckle the cake on the other one. Did we even make the cake on the other one? Did I forget? I think that was the other thing I was supposed to do. There we go. Yeah, the moon is well after the island spirit. It's like, you need the island spirit, and then you need to do a quest series after that, and then you can get to the moon. Very, 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 very late game. Yeah, once your quest log is through, it's like, you might have friendship quests like these two long-term ones. I'm just leaving them for long-term. And then you have the one that rotates weekly, and then the dailies and the weeklies. Yes, you can go to the moon on Switch. We did it on stream. If I was still on Switch, I could show you right there. So yeah, it's like the last thing in the main story right now. So it takes a long time, but it's also like it's not something to rush to because you have the entirety of the rest of the game before you get there. It's almost like the equivalent of post-game, except not, because we don't know what's going on with it either. It's like the end for now. Yeah, the moon dress and the moon bow are so good. I don't remember what I'm doing. I'm just like... I think I've already gifted him the cake on this account, but we could make it again. Oh, we do need to do... We're gonna be cooking at the oven anyway. I like how everybody scurries into places when you come in. Okay, so we have the... Why can't I select that button? The Kuromi and My Melody kit. Makes the cupcakes. And then the Kuromi and My Melody kit. And then also an almond. Both of those together. We get the macarons. And Hello Kitty helped. Okay, and then I wish I could see, like, I need the name of the ingredient to come up somewhere, because these are starting to look very similar. Is it this one? There's Peckle's cake. So that's Peckle's birthday cake. I kind of want to make them in real life. It also looks like it has goldfish crackers around it or something. Alright, so we got all of our stuff. Do we have recipes outstanding in other machines? So on this account, I have made everything. So definitely nothing there. To get to the moon, it's literally like do every other mystery quest and tools quest in the game. Like do all of them. It's just like play the entirety of the game, best friend everyone, do everything else. So if you're earlier in the game, you don't have the island spirit yet, it's like just keep going. It takes a very long time. I wanted to see... So this one I don't think is a My Melody Kuromi recipe. I only saw 4 in the promo image. So I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that. I don't think it's in the game yet. I also think it's weird that they let us put, I feel like, don't let me put in ingredients that don't actually make a thing, you know? Okay, I don't think that their kit is here, is it? We just have the other birthday kits? But like, cause you know, I mean, if you watched most of the recipes I have made by trial and error, you know? So, oh, okay, it was one more down. Oh, you know what? I bet it's this. I bet it's the jam that we don't have yet. So jam jamboree. Yeah, to unlock the Island Spirit, you need to do, like, there are a lot of mystery quests, or under the Island Mystery series. It's like a whole ton of quests under there, plus best friending everybody except for Kiki and Llama. So it's just like, it gets there eventually, but it's doing every other one of them because that's like the core story of the game. And to do that, you also probably need to be unlocking the tools. So doing all the right tools quests too. There's a bunch of it. But basically, if a quest comes up in your game, you probably want to do it, with the exception of like the dailies and the weeklies. I skip the weeklies altogether. The dailies I'll do if they're related to an event or something like that. Like, since there's an event going on now, they give me extra stuff, which is useful. Big challenges and Top Hat do not get, well, you don't take them as part of, they have to be the last ones, and you can only take them as part of a quest. Oh, visitors. Friends. Yeah, they do get Spirit Hearts. Kiki and Lala do not. But big challenges and Top Hat do not count towards the ones that you have to bring to the Island Spirit. You'll know when you need to bring them, because there's a quest that'll tell you, oh hey, it's time to bring them. And then everybody else besides big challenges, Top Hat, Kiki, Lala, and Usahana, you have to bring during that period where it's like, bring a friend. Okay, so we're going to be putting jam in omelets or something at some point. Maybe the crepes, because we can make those too. But that'll be, I'm guessing, jam jamboree is because we saw the jam jar there. So I'm not going to put my other stuff. Same here. Okay, no, I don't have any empty recipes for pizza, but it does show me the jam. That's kind of interesting. Is it still fun after the moon? I mean, we're playing right now after the moon on both accounts. So yeah, I think so. And we know a new character is coming. By the end of the day, Thursday, by the end of this month, we should know who the next character is and a new area. I don't know if they're going to tell us when they're actually coming to the game, but they will reveal who the new character is. I don't know if they're going to tell us the new area, but they're constantly adding to it. So yeah, there's always new stuff. Right now there's the event. I like all the items and stuff like that and just running around. And there's always going to be flowers because there's something like 30 something, 50 something different 30 or 50,000, no exaggeration, flowers in the game. So you can always keep doing that. And then they add quests and visitors. I'm missing one visitor right now on this account. I'm missing quite a few on Switch because I got behind. And then we know that we also have the entirety of Imagination Island eventually. So yeah, the game just keeps growing. There's so much going on. You have a month where you can play daily because after August, you're back in school full time. Trying to think what you can get done now. Oh, yeah. Yeah, bring in those friends to the Island Spirit. Hibiscus in different colors is the same as any other flower in different colors, only it's all going to be pattern transfer. So planting like your plain hibiscus next to a pattern flower in another color, and then fertilize water every day, and then dig up all the new spawns, which I should be doing here. I mean, in this one, I'm actually going for different colors of... Oh, there we go. Perfect. Thank you, game, for the example. So here, it's reverse, but I had an orange, what are they? Heavy nettle, and I had a violet ombre hibiscus, and they gave me the violet heavy nettle. You just want to do it in reverse so your hibiscus is solid. The color you want is patterned. Plant them next to each other and leave all the spaces around them open, and fertilize and water every day, and dig up everything that's not your 2 starter flowers. There is, I think the flower patterns video on the channel goes over it in a lot more detail. You only do the daily and weekly quests, flowers, still working on visitors. Yeah. Oh yeah, and there's Kuromi and milk. They take forever. So you really want to get all the event stuff so you can get them. 50th anniversary stuff on Switch, I'm assuming it's going to come back, given the names of some of the things, as some sort of a gala event in the fall. That's my guess. Because they say everything will come back, so seems like it would come back. Last year, that event was late in the fall. It overlapped so much with the spooky celebration. I was disappointed because the spooky celebration is my favorite. And so I was like, why are we doing all this Hello Kitty stuff, this pastel stuff in my spooky celebration, please? What did I want to do? Oh, let's go put our stuff in our cabin with my Melody Kuromi things. Your friend had the balloons today? The 50th anniversary balloons? I mean, if they're playing on Apple Arcade, like I have the 50th anniversary balloons. Bakuberry and Cherry's cabins already? Nice. Yeah, we'll get them in the 50th. They're on Switch and they have it? I don't... Did we get it as part of the deluxe? I don't think so. It's old. The Switch is still on, so I'm just double checking on there. There has been, unfortunately, a good amount of modding going on the Switch version. I would highly recommend staying away from it because this game is so sensitive. And it could be like, if certain things are found on your Switch, it could compromise your save file. And for me, my save is everything. Like, I don't want it to go away. Let's see. I have my Switch in handheld and I'm sorting through my balloons to see. I don't think the 50th anniversary stuff was in there. Yeah, we don't have it on Switch yet. None of the 50th anniversary stuff is on Switch yet, but it should be coming in the fall. So if you see any of it in game, I would stay away from it. I would definitely stay away from it. You do not want to end up with hacked items in your game. Can cause problems. Generally. Yeah. Like if you see something and you're like, huh, that's weird. I didn't think that was in the game yet. You can always check in the Discord. Like, you can easily ask, is something in the game? Yeah, the deluxe only went through the first year. We actually got a few things that I wasn't expecting to see in there. Stay away from the 50th anniversary stuff right now, I'd say, because it's not legitimately in the Switch version right now, as far as I know. We can double check in the Discord a little bit later. But yeah, if there are things that you're seeing in a version of the game that are not legitimately in the game yet, you want to stay away from it because it could be like a modded item, something that was not legitimately gotten in the game, and sometimes that can compromise your save file. Oh, that's a really good point. Kuromi can give you stuff. Okay, never mind then. Do be aware of modded items, like don't go buying things. Kuromi. Ha. Good catch. So yeah, I keep forgetting to check with Kuromi, so he can have the later versions of events. I didn't realize he had the 50th anniversary stuff yet. I knew he had the 2024 spooky celebration furniture. I didn't know he'd have the balloons though, because those are under clothing and he only does furniture, right? You asked and it's not on in Discord and it's not on Switch yet. So, yeah, I might actually switch back and see. I keep forgetting to check because they do sometimes update it. But yeah, with the friendship beads, you know, that you get from doing multiplayer, leveling up in multiplayer, and you go and you can exchange them with Kuromi once. Yeah. So once a week he has a different item. I keep forgetting to check on my Switch because like I love the 2024 spooky celebration set, all the spooky Lolita stuff. And somebody told me that they had put that into the Kuromi rotation, which is really nice. And there is so much stuff, but I also don't play much multiplayer, so I think I have like one bead. You got the Days of Plenty toy truck from Kuromi. Nice. Okay, and he has given you the 50th anniversary. Okay, so they did put in all the past events then, so that might be a way. I don't know if the balloons are in rotation because they're clothing and he doesn't do clothing as far as I know. I don't think we've seen that change. So that's neat. I wish I had been using him more and like had more friendship beads to be able to. Right now I don't have enough, but I should check since there are things I want. This set of furniture is from a new quest that is currently, as far as I know, only on Apple Arcade. And then we do have a few of the items. All right, wait, we already have that. Did we have this in here? We do. It's just on the other way. Couch. Oh my gosh, the couch is huge. We're gonna have like 4 of these items in the login bonus calendar on Switch, but I don't think we have any of the other ones on Switch yet, as far as I know. Ooh, did I have Hello Kitty with me for all of it? I want to put the new food in here with these things. All right, we've got to scroll through all the city town. Most boring food ever. Just all like you see this and you're like, oh, look at that design. I want to display it. I look at the city town stuff and I'm just like, I don't. It doesn't look interesting. And then it's like a chore to make it. I don't know. I'm curious where the cafe continues to get better or not. How many friendship beads a day? I think there's a limit to the number of levels you can go with an individual person per day. But I don't know if there's a limit on the number of beads, but there's a limit on the number of levels per person per day or week or something like that. Yeah. If you go in the official Discord and do multiplayer, Like you can multiplayer with a bunch of people, you know, pretty quickly and do that level 1 where all you have to do is take a picture for a bead. I feel like that's good. But yeah. But if you're getting stuff through Kuromi then that's good. That's perfectly fine. That is normal. That is okay. Definitely do that. But if somebody, like sometimes if somebody is offering you stuff that seems too good to be true and you don't know them at all, and you're like, I didn't think that was in the game yet. Might not want to do that. But yeah, it sounds like the 50th anniversary, the furniture set, it sounds like you can get it from Kuromi, so that seems fine. I don't know where to put this. I don't have another table. The dress I was wearing earlier will be what I'm wearing now. The top is from the summer thing, and then the skirt is just basic skirt. Yeah, the limit is how many people are willing to play with you. Wait, what am I missing? Soda? Oh, there it is. Maybe I should just put everything on the table. All right, let's organize. I don't have all the stuff yet because I just haven't had enough days of stuff with it being not functioning the way we thought it was going to, or the way they intended for it to. Some of the stuff seems like it should stack and then it doesn't. Like I want to put the plush on the couch, or on the chair, or on there. I can't. Right, we'll put her here. It all looks so nice together. Everything just goes. Okay, and then I've got my melody next door. Makes no sense that it's up here. Oh, wait, I don't think I have any new My Melody stuff, do I? No, because she's alphabetically later. But we can put... Wait, why do I have... Did I not put the soda in the other one? Why do I still have 2? Did I make an extra? Not realize? Here, it's just like a little tea party on the floor. Floor tea party. What am I even looking for? Ice cream. And then do we have the cookies too? Oh, that's the pointier one with the little balls on top, right? And then do that. This back, what is this one's the soda. Let's see. How do we put that there, maybe turn this one so we can see it from the camera. There we go. If I stand behind it, I think we can see all the things. Kind of. Oh, okay, and then I am in the way. The mochi-looking things are City Town. So in the Imagination Cafe. Yeah, I wonder when City Town will be finished. I really, I want to see the rest of the island, and, City Town is fine. I don't care. I did really like the the sewers in City Town. Like, I like that because it was a new area and mostly puzzle rooms. I mean, the no map at the beginning was kind of a mess, and they're still a little tricky to navigate. But I want the rest of the island. Like, I want to see more if we're doing that. I mostly ignore City Town. It's just like chores. It's really hard, and not in a fun, hard way for me. Like, the dailies of it, because like things are not efficient like they are on Friendship Island. It doesn't feel as refined. So I'm just like, I forget it's there. I really do. I'll have time to do it anyway. So there's our new snacks from the event today. And then this is the plush and the potted plant that I think are in the login bonus calendar. So we will have those on Switch and Steam. City Town has the fruit trees? Yeah, it does, but like, they're annoying. It's like, oh, that looks cool, until you try to do it. Actually, remind me, we'll go to City Town, we'll look at the trees. But I want to put down the new furniture we just got for the event. I'll have to come back and do it later with my second account, see what other furniture I can add to it and get the better shots. Higher resolution on there. Ugh, please stop leaving. I have a third account on Apple Arcade for events and for testing very early game stuff, but I can't actually do this event because I don't have dailies on there yet. And so the events that require dailies, I can't do them on there. Yeah, if we do auto-collect over there, I want the visitors to auto-collect for me over there or something. I don't know. Or it's just like, I think the interaction points with the trees may be a little bit better now. But it's tough. I don't like waiting. Like, let's be real. I just don't. So not this one. We're gonna look at the Friendship Festival stuff. Okay, so, default chair, like, somehow works. And then apparently I made everything white, right? I didn't think I was gonna, the log cabin doesn't seem like it's gonna make any sense. That's kind of okay. Okay, we could do other walls. What other wall do we want to see it with? Like, these are all interesting, but getting them to work with the various things. I really like the Kuromi wall. I like that one too. The year one spooky celebration. And this is last year's spooky celebration. Okay, I sort of like that with it for some reason. I feel like the colors are similar. Oh, that's the one for right now. I don't think I'd actually put it in a cabin yet. Why am I gonna end up with a cabin wall again? I mean, maybe it just looks old with that one. Sort of, but I don't like it. Also sort of, but I don't like it. We don't have a lot of good neutrals, I guess. Do I just leave it as the cabin? It looks so weird. What floors do we have? I mean, this one works. Oh, right, it's got a giant rug on it. I don't know. Well, maybe, nice, neutral, simple, maybe. which one is this? Okay, that is right now. I might want to get more of the Sunshine Celebration flooring. I feel like that's going to go with a lot of different designs. A lot of these are not... Okay, like maybe. I feel like I would use that one and that one quite a bit. I mean, they sort of go with the colors I've got. Not the, like, style, though. Some of these, like, the wood feels at such different, I don't know, like, scales? Maybe we just do that. Do we just do that? Yep. I'm looking forward to outfits for this event, the Art Deco outfits. Like, I want to see more of those. So, I mean, that's the new stuff can be customized. You cannot get rid of the gold. That is inherently part of it. I don't know what wall to put with it other than the wall that goes with it, though. I feel like there must be something else that would go nicely. I just don't know what. But I think, like, everything together is kind of nice. I hit a button and a bunch of things popped up, but they weren't actually related. So there was this moment of, did I hit the wrong button? I don't know how long I was recording that for, but I don't think it was intentional. Yeah, I'll get a better one later. But we were talking City Town. Oh, I still gotta go outside again. So let's go here. I don't even pick up the apples. Finally, we can at least pick up the fruit, but there's 1 fruit per day. It stacks to 3, and then there's so many trees. The interaction points are better now, but it used to be like, I don't know, it was so hard to interact with the tree. And then I don't remember that they exist over here. I don't know why I also have an apple tree. And then trying to remember, like, what kind of thing makes what kind of thing. The rainbows are actually visible today. Most days, I'm lucky if I can find one. See, like, I'm trying to interact with this tree, and I, like, can't. I've got to be in a specific place. They've mostly been better, though. I don't know. Why was there an exclamation point, though? What is there an exclamation point for? Yeah, it gets... The tediousness is, like, the way of City Town. So there's some cute stuff. Like, I love... We just opened the merch shop. That's where I have this backpack from. I love that idea. You can buy CDs, I guess. You know? I don't come here. Oh, hey. There's one I don't have. That's neat. But, like, I don't care too much about the CDs. I think there's too many of them. There's, like, a little quest to open each thing. The plush pals are amazing, right? Like, they are super cute. But I don't want daily quests telling me to customize plush pals. Because the only way I can get stuff there, or the other places, is coins that I get from working at the cafe. And, like, I thought the idea of the cafe was sort of cute at first. But, like, right. Closing and opening it, not real. Says it's real, has never been real for me. Okay, so we're lucky, right? Because he wants a random thing, great. But, like, you have to buy ingredients to make that, and then you have to make it. And if you're using a controller, which once this does get to other platforms, most people will be using a controller as their only choice. It is, It's gotten better, but it's pretty tedious to make the different things. And so it's gone through so many iterations. Like I put in the time to learn it, you know, and then it changed and I was just like, are you kidding me? It's much, much easier on touchscreen though. But like, look, we need sweet, lychee, and starry. I only get one lychee per day, if I remember to get it. And then we come over here. Okay. Wait, what did she want? Sweet lychee and starry what? Oh, I don't know. Let me see. Is it in here now? I think it is. Oh, something that has sweet lychee. Okay, so you need to know, all right, I need to do that. Okay, to make that, I need to first make these. Sweet, I think I probably have. Lychee, I definitely do not have. Which one of these is lychee? Okay, all right, it tells me. So then I make this. And I got it. And you know what? I want this Ahana, just in case she gives me a double. Okay. But then I'd need to do that for like sweet, lychee, and starry. Do that process. Then I come over here. And then you have these lovely little icons and everything looks the same and you have to figure out which one is which. Luckily, they started putting the words on the screen. Let's see. Sweet. Click Y. No, yeah, click Y when I'm on sweet. Okay. Lychee, 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 lychee is, I think this one. Yeah, okay, click Y. And starry. Which one of these do we think is starry? Oh, it's not that one. Are you no. Oh wait, okay, now it's stars. They've changed these icons a few times. And then we can click next. And then you have to switch over and do the A button. But what happens if you like mess one up? You need to do it again. And this is the better version. It was worse. So that's where I'm like, before this gets to a platform where everybody's playing with controllers or keyboard or whatever, you really want to make sure that it's quite a bit better, you know? And it has gone through so many iterations. It is definitely better now, but it is, it feels to me unrefined, you know? And they don't look substantially different the way Friendship Island recipes to me. You know, like we just made those adorable Kuromi and My Melody things. And you're like, that's really cute. I might display that. I like the way it looks. It was pretty easy to make too. Or some of the recipes, it makes sense. So for these, I like the idea of interacting with customers. Like it's cute to be able to see the visitors do things. But like, it gets to be a lot. And sometimes they order things you don't have ingredients for. Like we tried to do the cafe and then we had to stop midway through on one stream because 2 different people ordered the same kind of fruit, but I only get 1 fruit per day. So like, it gets complicated. And then those coins, then you can use them to like buy the plush or buy the merch. So it also gets this like slightly capitalist thing that I'm like, not looking for in games. But it can be kind of cute. On touchscreen, this is a bit easier. And you can see I have a lot of stuff in my pockets because I'm extremely late game. And so some of the visitors have stuff. I have no idea what he ordered, but apparently I've made it before. Yeah, the 1 fruit per day was not great. It does stack to 3. But like, the balance wasn't there, you know? I feel like I'm getting fewer fruit orders now. But it made me just go like, I'm not doing that anymore. Okay, and you can see she is ordering citrus. So then you need to know what the names, like the flavor names go to. And citrus, you're like, all right, I know what a citrus fruit is, right? Like lemon, lime, orange. And that works here. What if she tells you a refreshing fruit? Do you know what those are? Or a tart fruit. Do you know what those are? And it doesn't tell you in the game right now. So you have to kind of figure it out. But if you're only getting one per day, that doesn't leave you very much room for experimentation. Yeah, 3 or 5 per day, I think would make sense. Like an automated 3 on each tree per day, I think that would make more sense. I'm still hoping they change that. Initially, it looked like you were getting 3 per day, but you were actually only getting 1. And that was confusing. So that's also, I was waiting for that to settle before making the fruit tree video. I have re-recorded that thing like 3 times. Every time I do, something else changed, and I was just like, no. Oh my gosh. And then there's apparently the only citrus thing I have right now is a boba tea, which you have to buy the tea leaves and the boba. So like it looks like you're making more coins, but you're not making that many more. Usahana's not under the table. Yours is always under. She is always dancing on top of things for me. Like she was dancing on top of the napkin holder outside. That was kind of funny. So like, it is really cute. I love seeing the visitors. I love seeing them sit outside now too. But the tediousness is, and the like payoff for what it is kind of like not it. Like you're seeing a very easy run for me because I have so much stuff in my pockets right now. I'm getting lucky. But they were like, I don't know, I had like almost no seaweed and we couldn't auto collect seaweed. We can now. And they wanted like that and fruit. And I was just like, I can't. I was just like, I just leave the cafe. Okay, creamy snow ice. Oh my gosh, how do I even have that? You don't care for City Town. That's where I'm like, people are like, oh my god, I need it. I'm like, it's pretty. Usahana is very nice. There's a lot that's cool. I love the sewers. The sewers are great. But like, a lot of the stuff is unrefined, and I think it would hit poorly. Like if the first version of it that we saw on Apple Arcade had come to like Switch and Steam at the same time, I think it would have hit so poorly because it was not refined mechanics yet for the different interactions. And it's definitely better now, but also like we don't have the complete story yet, which would be weird. Like I'm used to that on Apple Arcade because we get like tiny parts at a time for everything. So like, I'm excited to see what it does look like when it does come to Switch and Steam, because by the time it gets there, it's going to be more complete, make more sense, you know, be more refined. She usually only has her ears sticking out. And they appear when you wait on customer. Oh my gosh. What does she want? Not giving you the rainbow one. What do I have a bunch of? Do I have anything that I have a bunch of? No, we don't have dates. We don't know if they're gonna wait until they have all of Imagination Island or somewhere earlier than that. I don't think they even know yet. So yeah. And then I give you like, I love the dialogue of, oh, I just found this lying around. You can have it. And it's rice. And you're like, where did you find rice laying around? Where is this coming from? Do you give me like flour rice? Like, where are you finding rice? You know I'm putting this back in your food, right? Totally unsanitary. We're using sewer seaweed, pocket rice, flour rice. I don't know. Tropical or citrus? All right, I probably have something. No. Sewer seaweed. We don't know where the rice comes from. They just find it laying around somewhere. But yeah, now that we're getting more stuff, I'm like, oh. Something banana. I'm getting so lucky today. I love when they order things I already have in my pocket. All right. Got a challenge here. We need tart, tropical, strawberry. Tart, tropical, There's no way I have that already, right? No, you wouldn't order something I already have. Tart, tropical, strawberry. Tart, tropical, strawberry. Tart, 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 tart. What is tart? Tart. Tart. Yes? I think plum is tart because it looks like a cherry. I'm gonna make 2. Yes, there are random citizen leaving trails of rice. I mean, rice comes from Usahana, so maybe she has a hole in her pocket. How do you get the Cinnamoroll furniture? You need to move in Cinnamoroll's visitors and do the associated quests, and then each time it unlocks an additional piece of Cinnamoroll furniture. Tart, tropical. We probably have tropical. So I'm pretty sure we can use the pineapple for tropical, which makes it a little easier. Can you also do it on Switch? The Cinnamoroll furniture? Yeah, because you have the Cinnamoroll visitors. So I've unlocked a few pieces. We can't unlock everything yet because just the amount of time it takes, because some of his visitors are like you need to move in some. They unlock a quest. After you do that quest, it unlocks additional visitors, things like that. And so that takes a prescribed amount of time based on how often they visit. So there's going to be some Cinnamoroll furniture that you would not be able to unlock quite yet on Switch, but it's like you will be able to, as long as you just keep moving in the visitors and doing the quests. Anybody remember what the last ingredient was? I know it was tart. I know it was tropical. Let's see, next. Tropical, tart. Where's my tart, tropical? Oh, what is the nuts? What is the last ingredient? Tart, tropical. There was a third flavor. Yeah, Azuki, all of them. Like literally all of them. No, mochi isn't an ingredient. Well, it is here, but we need, what was the third? Strawberry, thank you. Yeah, the third flavor of mochi we need to put on it. There we go. All right, I'm gonna make 2 in case somebody else orders something in the future. There we go. Yes, thank you for the extra. I wish Usahana was like an automatic, like a Hello Kitty level duplicator. I feel like that would be better. So like at first, this seemed like super cute. The controls have gotten better. On touchscreen, it's a little bit better. Found this laying around. But like it's not something that I typically have enough time for every day. There is a set number of customers every day. But yeah, I'm running away. What? I made that for you special and you just left it here? Just like... Just people just leaving their food on the table? Where'd you... I mean, did you find out that that had been sitting in my pocket for a month? So sometime... Okay, there we go. She's like, oh no, you caught me. I'll pretend to eat it now. I do really like when they sit at the tables, whether they're the customers or just like, you know, they're hanging out. It's cute. You need the unicorn and then you can get milk. Made his cabin. He should visit in about 4 weeks. Yeah, it takes so long. I wish that had been done a little bit differently. Like, I got unlucky with my visits. So, like, when it first came out on Apple Arcade, that was the first thing that kind of put me out of sync with the people I was used to, you know, talking about the game and playing with. Because his visits are so far apart and so random, I I feel like that was one of the things where it's like, I did not like the way that this one was handled, because most of the time, you're not that far out of sync if everybody's doing everything. But with him and the way that that cycle went, because I was not lucky with Boron, I was not lucky with him, even though I did all the same things. So then you can end up like way out of cycle, you know, with each other. But that's very, very, very long term, like past the moon long term kind of a thing, since there's so much stuff required. I have Fenico. We still have a third rainbow to find, don't we? I don't know where my other rainbow is. I'm also like, as the game gets huge, like, how am I supposed to do all the things? I think there's gonna come a point where it's just like, there is too much stuff. I don't know. Where's my rainbow? Let's see, this is our tallest point now. Yeah, the fastest you could do it is 2 rotations, so like 2 months. Most of the time it's gonna be like 3. I feel like it could be 4, but I'm not sure. Oh, I usually have Kuromi and Cinnamoroll with me when I'm in City Town so that I can fly as far as I want. I was confused, like, why am I in the water already? I'm checking the islands for a rainbow. We only found 2, right? If we found 3, I don't need to be doing this. I just don't remember. But also, we only have days left before they tell us who the next main character is going to be. Who do you guys think it's going to be? I have 2 videos talking about it, coming up with some of the ideas. Wait, I saw something. Oh, there. No, I want to pick up the comic book. I don't want to change the topiary. It's fine this way. Maybe if I jump pick up. Yeah, there we go. So, who do you think it's going to be and who do you want it to be? I'm curious what day they even end up announcing it. And like, how is it going to be? Are we going to get like a video? Are we getting like a bunch of hints? Is it going to be City Town? Is it going to be Friendship Island? Is it going to be something else? They also said area, and then I found an article talking about like a character within the next 6 months, which we're like just outside of that, I think. That would come with like a small weird area or something like that. I'm like, all right, who could we have? Small area. We did just get it. I need to find it. I think it was yesterday, within the past couple days. Oh, did I not copy it? We got 2 things in the Discord saying, 1, new avatar, like new animal in 2.8 for your avatar. We don't know anything else. And I think it said like the character that's coming is not the one that you want most. And I would think from Discord that Kojimin, I don't know. I haven't actually heard her name said out loud. Is the one that's the most talked about in Discord, which makes me think not her yet. Because it said like not the one that you want most. Something like that. I have to find the exact words. But I'm like, if it's not her, I feel like Creamy-chan is like a definitely coming to the game. I just don't know when. I feel like this is going to be a smaller, more random one. I think she also said like, but is still pretty darn cute. And I'm like, that doesn't really narrow it down for Sanrio, you know? most of the characters are pretty cute. Wait, why do I have a... Oh, that's for the topiary. Did we not check maybe the pool level? Sometimes a rainbow on this level someplace. Maybe I just got it and I forgot. Oh wait, left side. One of the higher levels? No. Huh. I don't think it can be up here. I still want a higher thing for over here. Like, why is the fast travel not one of these? Like, I shouldn't have to come all the way up here for this. This should be a fast travel, or up there should really be a fast travel. Also, why is there a street cone on the roof? What's happening over here? It's weird. Something's going on. I'm also kind of like, if they bring a new character, is it going to be a new mechanic? Is that going to be when we get like black flowers? Is that going to be something? The new mini game that they had talked about a while ago? Could it be something as big as flowers? I kind of hope not, because like, I don't know if I can handle more stuff. Like if they suddenly had farming or something. Something small and silly. Speaking of flowers, how am I doing? I can't do all of my flowers. I don't have the energy, I don't think, but we could fix this up a little. Yeah, does anybody have any guesses? Or anybody really want it to be? Do we have Hello Kitty's hat? The one she's wearing right now? The little hamster dude? You think it'll be... Kuromi-chan. Do you mean it to be the salmon, or is that a different character? Because honestly, there's so many, and so many of them are names that differ by one letter. I feel like the little hamster dude would be really cute. He'd be small. He could have a small area. I'm like, what if he made us shrink or something? I'm just thinking like, we call it Pokemon Snap, the new Pokemon Snap. You could like shrink down and go to kind of the same maps, but they were entirely different. And I was kind of wondering, like, what if you did that in Hello Kitty? Like, what if you could change size, see the same things, but from like a really different perspective? I think I took away a flower I was supposed to leave here. And I feel like it's gonna be fine. I mean, he's cute. He has merch. He has a ton of friends. Ton of friends and families, so plenty of visitor possibilities. Reasonably popular. He's in my list of possibilities. Like, when I was making that video, the like, which character could it be video, the standalone one, not the recent news one. Like, I was going through things, and like, partway through the video, I'm like, wait, have I just convinced myself it might be this guy? Especially now that I know it's a new area, though, which I didn't know at that time. I also also want to know, like, is it going to be on all platforms similar timing? Because if it is, that could mean, like, bigger update. Because I think in the cadence thing that they talked about, that post, like when there's something really big, it'll be on all platforms at the same time, and then the smaller updates, like content update 2, 3, whatever, those would lag. So I kind of feel like bigger thing if they say it's coming at the same time. But so far, I don't think they've said that at all. Like anything about timing. I have to go back though. There's so much stuff. Ooh, let's see if the greenhouse has given us anything. Don't think so. I've been doing pretty good with the greenhouse though. I don't have flower goals right now. I feel like I needed a break after pinwheels. So I've kind of left my pinwheels in here. I did get this iridescent one, which apparently has cloned itself, which is kind of nice. I've got quite a few doubles. Few of the alternating pinwheels that have cloned themselves. We'll probably set up some new pairs. Okay, bye Melissa. Thanks for stopping by. There we go. Alright, what have I forgotten to do? Since there is probably something. I think we'll probably end soon, if not now, actually. So I just realized how hungry I was is because I didn't have lunch, and it's 3:30 for me. Oh, look at that confusing beam of light. What are our... Oh, I was like, this is going to be a really short stream, and then I'm going to make the video guide, and then maybe we'll play more DK Bonanza. It's definitely longer. What on earth? Sorry, I have a stream deck, which is like this separate set of custom buttons for stream, and it was on a completely different set of custom buttons, which means something must have hit something by accident, and I'm lucky that, like, nothing else happened in the meantime. No, I hope stream isn't buffering for anybody else. My preview looks very strange. Anyway, I think we'll end here. There will be a video guide for the Friendship Festival. Remember, look in your dailies. Find the one that says Friendship Festival or photo or something. Go take a picture with the person. You'll get 5 per day. And then it depends on what platform you are as to where you can get the old stuff. But the new furniture and last year's emotes are the only things so far that you need to spend that on. We'll have to see if the new clothing, if you wanted duplicates or something, I don't know if that's going to take it or not because we don't know how much that costs yet. And then old clothing is either rotating in the shops or in the stand depending on platform. No friendship charms for any of those, which is really nice. Just materials. It is a lot of materials if you want to unlock all of them because there's like 20 something, 30 something because they're outfits for each of the characters, and some of them have multiple pieces, plus the launch event stuff, plus last year's Friendship Festival stuff. That's a lot. There's a lot to this event. And then there's also the My Melody and Kuromi decorating kits from Login Bonus Calendar and dailies. And apparently we can also craft them. I haven't even looked to see how, or if we have the stuff in game yet to craft them. I think somebody was saying putting together like the My Melody and Kuromi birthday kits might do it. So that's a possibility. Haven't verified. But I don't think we have those in game yet to verify. Because we don't have Kuromi's yet for sure. I don't remember when is My Melody's birthday. I feel like that happened, but I can't remember her cake, so I don't think we have that one either. Like searching my brain for a picture of it, I'm like, I can imagine one. I don't know if it's actually in the game yet or not. So we'll see. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, everybody. There'll be at least that video. I am working on another longer video that'll come out. I wanted it out yesterday, so probably also soon. We'll see. Depends a little bit on when they release the new character information. That'll be sometime this week or sometime before the end of the month, which means the end of the month is Thursday. So any day now could be. We've got that. And then I feel like there was another thing. Yeah, and if you want to see my guesses for the character, there is the news video that was up that talks a little bit about them, especially with some of the newer information. But before that, grab a link. If you want something longer, going over just characters with very particular parameters and kind of how they've talked about making some of those decisions, there's that video I just put in chat, kind of speculating about characters. Anyway, thanks for hanging out and have a good weekend. Hopefully, I'll see you next time.